Hello dear students, myself CMA Padmaja Buzruk. I will discuss accounting standards. Go to study note number 12, accounting standards. I will discuss AS9. AS9 is revenue recognition. We'll see objectives of AS9. The standard explains when the revenue should be recognized in profit and loss account. This standard also mentions the circumstances in which revenue can be postponed. Objective of this standard is to determine when the revenue should be recognized in profit and loss account and circumstances when revenue recognition can be postponed. Revenue means gross inflow of cash, receivables or other considerations arising in the course of ordinary activities of an enterprise such as sale of goods, rendering of services, use of enterprise resources by others yielding interest, dividend and royalties. In other words, revenue is charge made to customers or clients for goods supplied and services rendered. So in short, revenue is nothing but cash inflows which an enterprise receives because of sale of goods, rendering of the services or by way of interest, dividend and royalties. This standard does not deal with the following aspects of revenue recognition to which special considerations apply. Revenue arising from construction contract, revenue arising from hire purchase, lease agreement, revenue arising from government grant and other similar subsidies, revenue from insurance companies arising from insurance contract. So for all these revenues, AS9 is not applicable. Examples of item not included with the definition of revenue for the purpose of this standard are realized gain resulting from the disposal of and unrealized gain resulting from the holding of non-current asset, for example appreciation in the value of fixed assets. Supposing if value of fixed asset is increased, that is appreciation, example is land, if land value is increased and if land is sold, then it is realized gain resulting from sale of asset. If it is not sold, then it is unrealized gain. It is not to be considered as revenue as per AS9. Unrealized holding gain resulting from change in the value of current asset and natural increase in herds and agricultural and forest products. If value of current asset is increased and it has not been sold, then it is unrealized gain. If there is any increase in agricultural forest product and increase in herd, that is animals, then it is not to be considered as revenue as per AS9. Realized or unrealized gain resulting from change in foreign exchange rates and adjustment arising on the translation of foreign currency financial statements. That means if any realized or unrealized gain arises because of foreign exchange transactions, it is not to be considered as revenue as per AS9. Realized gain resulting from discharge of an obligation at less than its carrying amount. Discharge of obligation is nothing but payment of liabilities. If it is at lesser than carrying amount is the amount which is shown in the balance sheet. If it is discharged, that is paid at amount which is lesser than the carrying amount, that is also not to be considered as revenue. Unrealized gain resulting from restatement of carrying amount of an obligation, that is obligation is liability. If it is restated, liability is restated and the liability amount is lesser than carrying amount, whatever you have restated is lesser than carrying amount, then that also cannot be considered as revenue as per AS9. Timing of revenue recognition. Revenue from sale or rendering of services should be recognized at the time of sale or rendering of services. However, if at the time of sale or rendering of services there is significant uncertainty in ultimate collection of revenue, then the revenue recognition is postponed, and in such cases revenue should be recognized only when it becomes reasonably certain that ultimate collection will be made. It also applies to the revenue arising out of escalation of price, export incentives, interest, etc. So revenue to be recognized at the time of sale or rendering of the services. Revenue is to be recognized only when there is absolute certainty about its ultimate collection. If there is significant uncertainty, then revenue recognition is to be postponed. Revenue from sale of goods. Revenue is recognized when all the following conditions are fulfilled. For recognizing revenue from sale of goods, it is necessary to satisfy the following conditions. Seller has transferred the ownership of goods to buyer for a price. That means seller has transferred ownership of goods and he has received price from the buyer. What is the meaning of transfer of ownership of goods? All significant risk and rewards of ownership have been transferred to buyer. Seller does not retain any effective control of ownership on the transferred goods. There is no significant uncertainty in collection of the amount of consideration, that is cash, receivable, etc. So if all these conditions are satisfied, that is seller has transferred significant risk and rewards of ownership, he is not having control over ownership of transferred goods, and there is no significant uncertainty about collection of the amount, that is he is certain about getting price, then and then only revenue from sale is to be recognized. If delivery is delayed at buyer's request and buyer takes title and accept billing, then the revenue should be recognized immediately, but goods must be in the hands of seller, identified and ready for delivery at the time of recognition of revenue. So supposing if buyer has requested to deliver the goods after some time, but he has accepted title and billing, then even if the goods are with seller, it is to be recognized as revenue. Revenue recognition when delivery of goods sold is subject to certain conditions. Sometimes certain conditions are to be fulfilled. In that case, when the revenue is to be recognized, that we'll see in these particular situations. Installation and inspection. Revenue should be recognized when goods are installed at the buyer's place to his satisfaction and inspected and accepted by the buyer. Goods are installed by the seller and they are inspected, accepted by the buyer, and he is satisfied with this, then it is to be recognized as revenue. Sale on approval. Sometimes goods are sent to customer on approval basis. Once he sends his approval, then and then only it is to be recognized as revenue. Revenue should be recognized when buyer confirms his desire to buy such goods through communication. Guarantee sales. Revenue should be recognized as per the substance of agreement of sale or after the reasonable period has expired. In case of guarantee sales, if there is defect in the goods are to be exchanged within the reasonable period of guarantee. So, these guarantee sales are to be recognized as revenue as per the agreement and after reasonable period has expired. Warranty sales. Revenue should be recognized immediately, but the provision should be made to cover unexpired warranty. In case of warranty sale, in case there is defect in goods, they are not exchanged but they are to be repaired. So revenue should be recognized in these cases immediately, but provision is required for unexpired warranty. Consignment sale. Revenue should be recognized only when the goods are sold to third party. Special order and shipment. Revenue from such sales should be recognized when goods are identified and ready for delivery. Subscription for publication. When items delivered vary in value from period to period, the revenue should be recognized on the basis of sales value of those items delivered. When items delivered do not vary in value from period to period, the revenue should be recognized on straight line basis over time. So in case of subscription for publication, if the items delivered vary from period to period, then it is to be recognized on the basis of sales value. If they do not vary from period to period, then on straight line basis. Installment sales, revenue of sale price excluding interest should be recognized on the date of sale. Interest should be recognized proportionately to the unpaid balance. Revenue from rendering of services. Revenue from rendering of services generally recognized when service is performed. The performance of service is measured by following two methods. There are two methods for recognizing the revenue from rendering of services. Completed service contract method. Revenue is recognized when service is about to be completed and no significant uncertainties exist about collection of the amount of service charges. So when the service is just about to get completed and there is no significant uncertainty about collection of service charges, then it is to be recognized as revenue as per completed service contract method. Second method is proportionate completion method. The revenue recognized under this method would be determined on the basis of contract value, associated cost, number of acts, or other suitable basis. Sometimes the services rendered takes more time, then in that case it is to be recognized on proportionate completion method basis. The norms for revenue recognition for rendering of service under special conditions are as follows. Sometimes for rendering of the services, special conditions are to be fulfilled. In that case, when the revenue is to be recognized, that will see advertising and insurance agency commission. In case of advertising agent and insurance commission agent, when the commission is to be recognized as revenue, that will see advertising commission is recognized when advertisement appears before public, and insurance agency commission on the effective commencement or renewal date of policies respectively. Financial service commission, if he is a financial service agent, then whatever commission he gets for arranging and granting loan and other facilities should be recognized when loan is sanctioned and accepted by the borrower. Admission fee, revenue from artistic performance, banquets, and other special events should be recognized when the events takes place. Tuition fee, revenue should be recognized over the period of instruction. Entrance and membership fees. Entrance fees are generally capitalized and membership fees should be recognized on systematic and rational basis having regard to timing and nature of service provided. Some special treatment of revenue recognition. Revenue from interest. Revenue from interest should be recognized on time proportion basis. Revenue from royalties, it is recognized as on accrual basis as per terms of agreement. Revenue from dividend, it is recognized when declaring company declares dividend. So revenue consists of whatever revenue the company receives from sale of goods, rendering of the services, and in the form of interest, royalty, and dividend. Revenue from interest is to be recognized on time proportion basis, from royalty is to be recognized on accrual basis as per terms of agreement, and revenue from dividend is to be recognized when declaring company declares the dividend. When uncertainty of collection of revenue arises subsequently after the revenue recognition, it is better to make provision for uncertainty in collection rather than adjustment in already recognized revenue. That means if revenue is recognized in profit and loss account and subsequently afterwards it is found that it is difficult to collect it, then in that case instead of making adjustment in already recognized revenue, it is better to make provision for uncertainty in collection. Treatment of interdivisional transfer. ICAI has announced that interdivisional transfers or sales are not revenue as per AS 9 revenue recognition, since in case of interdivisional transfer, risk and rewards remain within the enterprise, and also there is no consideration from the point of view of enterprise as a whole. The recognition criteria for revenue recognition are also not fulfilled in respect of interdivisional transfer. If a company, if in any company, goods gets transferred from one division or department to another department at a price, then it is not to be considered as sale as per AS9. Disclosure. Disclosure requirement as per AS9 are revenue earned. When revenue recognition is postponed, the disclosure of circumstances necessitating postponement should be made. So amount of revenue earned, it is to be classified as revenue from sales, services from interest, dividend, royalty, etc. And if it is postponed, why it is postponed, what are the circumstances, it is also to be disclosed. In this particular video, we have seen AS9, objectives of AS9, meaning of revenue, conditions for revenue from sale of goods, methods of revenue from rendering of services, timing of revenue recognition. Thank you.